okay? People that come here legally or illegally are not assimilating to our culture. So they form their own little ethnic community, and in their own ethnic community, their primary loyalty is not to America, it is to the country that they fled from. So they have their own, and I'm not talking about family culture. That's important that you have a family culture. I'm talking about cultures from other countries that they're bringing here, and they're not assimilating. They're not becoming American and American culture. Many remain as unskilled laborers and unable to rise above the lowest level of annual income, and many of these people drain far more resources than they provide. So you may think, it's okay, let them keep their culture. I'm not talking about forget where you came from, or even some of the harshest people say, just go back to your own country. I can't stand it when I hear that. America is the melting pot of the world. It's important that people understand and still take part in their own culture. But if you live in America, if you came from Lebanon and you live in America, it should not be Lebanon first for you. It should be America first for you. Every person that is a citizen of America, it should be America first for you. Doesn't mean you forget your heritage. It just means that America has to be first. So other people leave the other countries for a reason. They left that place for a reason. So this is how it works. Let's say you have a legal immigrant. You have an adopted child living in your house. You adopted a kid. The kid, you all sit down at the dinner table. Everybody's got their food in front of them. We're about to eat dinner. Your adopted kid's sitting right next to you, and you're just about to get your first bite, and then your adopted kid puts their bare feet up on the table right next to your plate, and you look over and you see the bottom of their dirty, stanky, bare feet, and you're like, excuse me, can you get your feet off the table? What are you doing? We don't do that in this house. And they're like, yeah, well, in my house that I grew up in, we do this. This is how we eat. We put our feet up on the table and we eat. And then you say, no, not in my house. And they say, well, this is what we do. This is my culture. This is how we do it. And then you say, look, my house, my rules. And then they say, racist. That's how it works in America. If you don't believe in that culture coming here, then you know what? You're racist. How dare you tell me what I should? Well, you know where you are, right? You're in my house. My house, my rules. You will follow my rules, or you shouldn't be in my house. Here in my home, we don't do things like that. That's just not okay. I'm setting the rules here.